What's up, you guys? It's your boy Justin Love.
Hey, it's Jon Kilmer. You're on the Kickback Show on Dash Radio. You ready?
Model bitches only, yeah. Model bitches only, yeah. Model bitches only, yeah. I'ma only fuck with model bitches.
Wednesday, 7 p.m.
And we're back all the way from Dash Radio headquarters at Coachella. It's your boy, the DJ TJ, Hollywood, California. What's good? We got Jon Kilmer, the filmer, in the building.
Hey.
What up, John? We also have the one and only Justin Love.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
Good.
Welcome to the Kickback Show.
Kicking
up,
it
man?
back, baby.
Kicking back. Glad to have you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get into a few things. John, actually, before we get into that, Joy, how you doing?
What's good? You know
I just left you hanging. I didn't even mean to do all that. She's like, what's
Hey,
up?
Joy.
What's poppin'?
How you doing?
I like it
I'm
here.
doing good. How you guys doing?
We're good.
Joy, what you got as current events? What's new out there? Fill us in on a few things.
We got something that we in Coachella right now, right?
Right. Kicking it hard.
Located in Hollywood, California, in case you didn't get invited or you couldn't afford to go.
Don't be mad.
I'm a little bitter. I'm not there right now.
Okay.
I felt better that my girl B took it over. Did you see what happened?
Which B?
Queen B.
Beyonce?
Beyonce.
I didn't know if you were talking about Cardi B or if we were talking
she is another
about...
queen.
A lot of bees.
Right. Exactly. There's a lot of bees out there.
There's
a lot of bees in the trap.
There's a lot of bees out there.
Okay, so tell me what's popping with Big B.
So, last year she was supposed to perform, but she was, of course, pregnant with her 2 twins.
Mm-hmm.
But now she got the chance to make her debut at Coachella, and she did a 2-hour performance. And I think it's the first time they streamed live.
2-hour
too.
consecutive performance?
2 hours.
Damn, sweat
It
it
was
out.
the first time Coachella ever streamed live.
The first time?
This year?
Yeah.
That's fire.
Wait, where was it streaming? Because I didn't see any of that.
It was, yeah.
YouTube? For free?
Yes.
Or is that like YouTube Red?
No.
So you can watch, you don't have to go to Coachella
don't even
anymore.
gotta
You can
go
just
no
watch it
more.
from YouTube.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
man.
super dope.
Just sitting at home with the blanket all comfy. Like,
Feet
look at
up.
these fools out here sweating in Coachella.
Living
it
in
gets
tents.
hot out there in Palm Springs, too.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's cool, though. So
Yeah.
good for her. Was it a dope performance or what?
Dope performance. She brought out Jay-Z. She brought out Solange.
Her mans
and
in
she
them.
brought out Destiny's Child. Like, it was dope.
So she brought out her sister.
Yeah.
I know a long time ago there was a lot of like some funk between the two of them. Like it was like, the sister sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
But then now I think they found each other. Like who's who?
Because-
Didn't Solange like slap Jay-Z one time or
She
something?
did.
In an elevator or some
In the
wild shit?
elevator.
Yes.
Damn, Solange. Why you mad?
Man,
She's
no one
good
can
now
take
though.
her.
She finally got a couple of checks. I bet you she's all right.
Yeah, she try that shit again, Jay. Try
Uh-huh.
that shit again.
Right. She put him in his place. Beyonce just stood back like, no.
Look, shit, I ain't gonna take my sister.
That's what's up. So, okay, good for her. Queen B doing her thing. What else is new out there?
So we got Tekashi 6ix9ine out there.
Yeah.
Making bank.
How much bank are we talking about?
We're talking about $4.9 million right now.
For what?
For a sponsorship with Tunes. It's a headphone company.
Okay.
Yeah, so he got a sponsorship with them. I guess a percentage of this proceeds are going to go to a foundation called the Kids in Need Foundation.
The Kids in Need?
Kids in Need.
Okay.
So he's trying to do big shit. I know you got a pair over
4.9
there.
mil. What does that mean? Yeah, I got these are the new 6ix9ine.
So they sent them in. Exclusive.
No, I'm just joking. These aren't the 60. These are the 67s right here. These are the. I'm not even talking about these. I barely got these to work before the show. So
Like, don't play my shit.
4.9 mil. What does he have to do for that? Is that like he's
be on Instagram
wear
with
headphones?
the little, and
damn.
you wearing it.
So I guess we'll be hearing more about
his
this.
new video, right? Did he put his like head on a female body? Did y'all see that?
Damn.
No,
I missed
sounds
that.
interesting,
I'm gonna have to
though.
look into that.
We might have to pull that up here on the
I
break
think
and see
you
what
should
that's all about.
definitely pull that up.
Yeah.
He put his head on a female body in his new video.
What
Interesting.
part of the
Different?
body?
Yeah, I think
What part of the body was it?
I think that he likes to like stir stuff up
head
and cause some
frozen
controversial
area.
stuff. It's like he's
Yeah,
like the
that's
king
the
of
type person he
controversy.
is.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he
start-
is the king of controversy.
I would say that.
definitely respect him for that.
Right, because it's like, hey, you keep, people keep talking about him.
You
I've
know-
talked about him multiple times on the show for different reasons throughout
He's on
past
headlines.
episodes.
Oh man,
This time
I
we're
did
talking about
see it.
headphones.
He got boobs and everything. He's literally a female.
Can you turn the laptop around so we can see this?
I'm sorry, I
He
gotta
got
show
boobs?
y'all.
Hold
He's
up.
literally a female.
Oh wow, what's up, girl? With the tattoos on his head and everything.
Stop
a female with boobs.
Wow.
This is the king of New York, right?
That's Tekashi.
I run New
Queen.
York.
We got the queen.
Okay. There it is. What video is that?
I had no idea.
Yeah, go ahead down to YouTube and check that out. I'm gonna watch that when I get home. I hope I don't get in trouble for that or nothing. Is that like PG?
Man, I guess it's his Gotti video.
Good for him though. Man's
No,
killing it.
Hey, he got 4.9
And
mil
he's
more
rich.
than me.
He's just
so-
laughing his way to the bank. Good for you, Tekashi. You do what you gotta do.
Whoever's marketing him is a genius.
Right,
Yes.
somebody. I bet you his hair is hard to maintain too because he keeps the colors fresh.
Is there anything you guys wouldn't do to make some money or to publicize yourself? You know. Right now, that's
There's
what
a
you
whole lot
gotta
of
do.
It's a
wouldn't
whole
do.
lot of shit.
It depends on the price we're talking, you know? It's like you're talking billions. I mean, there's a whole lot I
Someone
would
give
do.
you 4.9 mil, you gonna put your head on a female body? In
I'll be
your
like,
video?
yeah,
Hell
I'll
yeah,
get some
with
titties,
3
fuck it.
headphones.
3 heads. 3 heads.
I'd have the Beats by Dre, the Tekashis, and the Sonys. Like, sponsorship
all.
dough rolling in.
I feel it.
Damn. Jon Kilmer,
What's up, bro?
how you been, man?
I'm good.
So
I'm great.
You're quite the videographer, from what I understand. You're pretty skilled, and you got some pretty good stuff out there.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, the word on the streets, you're the man for that kind of stuff.
appreciate it.
Who are some of the artists you've worked with in the past?
Well, mostly I'm the in-house videographer for artist Mike Stud.
Okay.
He's an East Coast guy. We moved out to LA together. He's kind
Right.
of making his way.
We got two East Coast guys because you're from Jersey, right?
Jersey, baby.
Hey,
All the way.
Jersey and Boston.
I'm a Boston guy.
Hey,
What's up,
look
bro?
at
I'm a
that.
Yankee fan. I do not know if you're a Boston.
That's where we're gonna clash. That's where shit got
Oh, see?
real.
Well, the thing is, I grew up in Boston too for a little bit, so I don't watch sports.
People
so I'll just
take
go ahead and be the
sports so
neutral in between.
seriously
I'm not
out there,
taking
man.
anybody's side. I like the Patriots, though. I can tell you that.
Oh,
you know?
that's like
when it comes
those
to
are
like the,
that's great.
the football finals of the year. I don't watch sports, like I was saying. Anyway, so what's it like? You were like on tour with Mike Stud, right?
We've been touring for like 7 years together.
Wow.
I've been with him since the jump,
Wow.
since like 2011.
So you're his go-to.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool growing with an artist and kind of going on tour from the small days to where we're at now.
Right, and you
Yeah.
guys, so like, didn't he used to play baseball or something like that?
Yeah, he was a Division I pitcher at Duke.
Okay.
All-American pitcher, and because of an injury, he was forced to stop playing baseball, and he kind of picked up music.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? And for some reason, people liked him.
Right.
and he grew to where he is today. So
you guys were touring, and didn't like a reality show come out of like your tour videos that you were putting out? Or
yeah,
something?
so the tour videos we were putting out in the early days, even up until now, it was a series called Touring's Boring, and it's just a reality series, kind of based on our day to day, kind of like a funny reality series that we put out, kind of sarcastic series that we put out, just based on our day to day. And it was funny in the early days because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Right.
And we were doing everything ourselves. He's an independent artist. We don't have any guidance from a label or anything like that.
Right, just
So
gonna run into the
it's
squad, just doing
a,
things.
yeah, just like a squad.
And you're an independent artist too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
independent, baby.
Yeah, so
Killing it.
it's just a bunch of idiots on tour, like doing the best we can, and
Right.
like shit went wrong all the time. So we captured it. We put it online. People really stuck with it, and they liked it. So
You know what? I love that. And I don't want to interrupt because I get it, because I've been on tour before, and I was like, man, this needs to be a show. And I'm like, this is like, you can't make this kind of shit up.
Yeah.
Like tour buses breaking down
And
in the snow, and it's
yeah.
like, and you're in the middle of nowhere, and nobody can get to you for another 12
You
hours.
know what's crazy? Like, you know, those are some like real emotional moments sometimes too, where like it's something that you don't even want to catch on camera. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
You go through that. Can I curse? Am I allowed
Yeah,
to?
absolutely,
All right.
bro. I mean,
You
don't
do that
don't
shit.
go hard with the cussing, but I mean, feel free to speak your mind.
Yeah, no.
Make my point.
Nah,
That's
so,
just in love, ladies and gentlemen. No, that's
Nah, so yeah, man.
yeah, you were talking about somebody you don't really want to expose some of that stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you know.
I agree, and sometimes the artists don't want to be exposed like that.
Yeah.
You know.
But when you find comedy in it, and there is comedy in it,
Right.
when you find the humor in it, that's when it's
That's
entertaining.
when he
Right.
comes in.
Yeah,
makes
'cause you
everything
capture
beautiful.
these
And
moments,
it was an
right?
accident. It was honestly an accident. I was just there to capture what was going on and
Right.
to film the shows. And then like after the show, our DJ, who's also our tour manager, was like shithoused. He lost the car keys. He
course.
didn't collect the check at the end of the night.
Damn,
and I'm
shit
just there
show.
with my camera. I'm like, yeah, what else happened? What else happened?
Right.
And we looked at the footage the next day. We were like, this is fucking hilarious.
Right. Who cares about the car keys? Look at this footage.
So from there, that's where Touring's Boring came,
Dope.
our series, and then that eventually over the years got picked up by NBC Universal, and we got a docu-series out of
congrats.
that, and that aired in the summer of 2016.
and that's Touring is Boring.
That was our web series, and then the show was called This Is Mike Stud, and that was our documentary series.
Nice, man. Congrats on that.
Thank you. Yeah.
So what's one of the most like epic tour stories that you probably remember that you recall that you could share with us?
Oh, geez, with the girlfriend here, I don't know.
We'll keep it low key. She's back here like, damn, man. Put me
All
on
right.
blast.
I got you.
All right, you can dodge that one. What
I'll,
about you, Justin? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, as far as like my filming accolades, I'd say the definite clear number one was when I got to film at the Playboy Mansion.
Wow. Did you
Yeah.
meet Hugh?
Damn.
What's that?
Did you meet Hugh?
No, he was probably on the premises, but it was
Taking a nap.
yeah, but it
He
was
was back there with the bad ones. I'm busy.
it was for an
man.
event that was going on there, and like
cool, though.
And man,
That's
for
monumental.
for any guy that's just like
Right.
it
Checklist.
doesn't get any better, man.
Right. Is it everything you thought it would be?
Yeah, it was.
Good man,
It was
good
great.
man. So
You know.
you still working with Mike?
Oh yeah, we live together. We still live
Okay.
together in Studio City, and
good for you.
we're going on. We haven't been on tour in about 2 years, so we're hopping back on tour in July.
Good for you.
Yeah, he's releasing a new project, so I'm psyched to get back on the road.
Dope. Speaking of new projects, Justin, you have Models just got released.
Models, yeah, I just dropped Models.
That's a hot track.
Yo, thank you, bro.
So please explain like what the concept of Models and like what's going on with that? Because I played the song
So-
probably like 10 times in the last like 2 hours.
It was inspired by a super dope Cali trip that I took out here. Actually, the last time I was in Cali, I was on set for one of my new unreleased songs that is going to be on When Love Returns, Stripper.
Okay.
I was with my friend Nate. He was
Models
with
and
me,
Stripper. I see where this is going.
Yeah.
Sorry. The last Cali trip.
Yeah, the last Cali trip. We over here in Malibu, and my boy is just like, damn, Justin, like, look at these girls, man. And like, pretty soon, you're only gonna be we're only gonna be around model bitches. It's just gonna be like, we're gonna be suffocated with this. And you need to write a song about it.
Right.
Like write a song about, your reality. Like, write a song about it. And I just wrote it. Like I create pretty fast, and in the moment, like it's just it came alive. All my friends were feeling it, it's just
Like it's a hit.
You feel me? Yeah.
Let's get into it. This is Models, Justin Love, y'all.
All these women inside, it be models all night. Hear my song on the radio, now these women, they can let me go. If they want it, they just let me know. Said I love my life. I pick a bitch and I roll out. Roof off, all it pour out. Man, I think I need to slow down, but I gotta hit the show now. So we really gotta skirt. We ain't got no time to flirt. Better have on your seatbelt, just in case I hit a turn. And tell you I want you. Girl, let's say if I ever fall, I'ma only fuck with model bitches. Model bitches only, yeah. Model bitches only, yeah. Model bitches only, yeah. I'ma only fuck with model bitches, girl. Model bitches only, yeah. Model bitches only, yeah. Model bitches only, yeah.
Wow.
Justin Love.
Damn.
Major
I gotta
feels.
catch my breath
Major
right now.
feels.
I feel like I'm
Ladies,
performing
how do you feel
that.
about that one right there?
Hot.
Model bitches only.
I'm loving this
Sheesh.
love.
I had to
It's a
play
hot
the
record, bro.
explicit version so we can keep it
Hot
real.
record,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. And that's a hit. And that's out right now. You can get that everywhere. That's
Everywhere.
on Spotify, iTunes. If you don't have it, you should go get it.
Models, baby.
Those falsettos at the end.
Damn.
Thank you,
No,
sir.
man.
A lot of soul. I got a lot where that came from,
Okay, so we can expect some more of that or what?
A lot more of that. Not a little bit, a lot of it.
You be serenading the ladies. Look at these
Look.
girls back here
More fire
smiling.
flames.
Don't put the cameras on me,
He was
y'all.
singing too. He was singing the whole song in here. Justin Love got the ladies falling in love.
I love to perform.
Good for
I
you,
do,
man.
yeah.
What's one of your biggest performances you've had?
Honestly, my last one, I appreciate it the most.
Okay, and why is that?
I love to perform with a band.
Okay.
I love to perform my original content, especially like, there are some records that I produce solely, I recorded solely, I mix solely. Like,
Right.
I do produce, record, write, sing.
Yeah, so from what I
do
understand,
everything myself.
you've been doing music since you were what, like 8 years old or
Yeah,
something?
I've been singing since I was 4. I've been writing since I was like in 6th grade. Like just anything that has to do with music, I was just like really, really attracted to. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the song "Focus,"
Yeah.
I heavily co-wrote that song.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's doing like really well, and I feel super like
Congratulations,
honored
that's dope.
and blessed to like be a part of that. You know.
Yeah, I really fuck with her. Too.
It's my first. That's like my first real like placement and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I feel real like humbled by that. You know.
Right,
what I'm
and then it's
saying?
just good. That's good momentum, though.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
and you start putting out records like this, you keep it going like that, man. You got an album or anything in the works?
Yeah, When Love Returns is gonna drop sometime in June. I don't want to give you guys an exact date. Just keep
Right,
it a
When
lookout.
Love Returns, so that's the title, right?
When Love Returns. No one
Okay.
knows when love is going to return. You know, I like to keep that a mystery. You know, because just love got its own way of doing things.
Right?
And that's what I go by. You know, I like to live by my name, Justin Love, baby.
Justin Love. That's what's up. Joy over here cheesing.
I'm like, look,
Both these ladies.
y'all go get his. You guys, just go get it, okay?
Just go get
Just go
it.
get it.
When Love
all right?
Returns, Models is out now. Go get that. You feel me?
Right.
Follow me on Instagram, official Justin Love. You can get all that information and everything that I'll be
Stay
dropping
up to
soon.
date.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good. That's good. Joy, what else is new out there?
So you know we got a whole bunch of stuff going on,
We do.
and let's talk about love since you want to talk.
We want to talk about
Justin's
love.
here.
Love is
about
in
love.
the air.
Oh boy.
So, Khloe Kardashian just had her lovely baby girl,
She just had the kid. That's right.
but you know what was going on with the whole
With Tristan and shit.
Right.
with third trimester Tristan going on.
They call him
I get
third
it.
trimester
They're calling
Tristan
him
now, man.
Third trimester Tristan.
Why is
because
that?
He is with girls. He gets them pregnant, and after the third when he,
Oh, he's
when
a
they hit
repeat
the,
offender
he's
with
a
this.
a repeat offender about this.
Right.
He leaves girls in the third trimester of the pregnancy. And
How many
goes to
times has he
another girl.
done this now?
This is the second time.
He's like,
that
I got
we've
things
caught,
today.
you know, yeah. So
That we know of.
that we know of, because his previous baby mama, his first baby mama, he left her for Chloe.
He's
And then
got
now,
multiple baby mamas. Okay,
You
so
know,
I'm
now
taking
Chloe's the
notes.
second one, and yeah.
Damn, how does Chloe feel about this? Do we have any
Well, she
insight
said
on
she
what
was devastated.
She
You know,
was.
Her family started flowing out to try to go take
Did this
care
happen
of her.
while she was pregnant? Or did this surface while she was pregnant?
It
or like-
surfaced while she was pregnant.
Damn.
So, you know, I don't know if the film is old. It's probably old.
Right, I
We don't
heard
know
it was
how
like a
current.
year old or something. They're trying to bring up old news and put him on the spot. But
Oh, yeah.
if they
It
call
still
him third
sucks.
trimester Tristan, I mean, that sounds kind of official now.
You know, it's shit. People was on his comments talking about I hope.
But you know, haters gonna hate. They will throw some dirt on your name. They see you doing big things. You know, he got Khloe Kardashian. That's big time.
How are you
Look,
not
but he's still
prepared
a
for that?
cheater.
You know,
Right,
especially
true.
being with Chloe.
Yeah, you kind of gotta put
Being with a Kardashian, period.
period. Gosh, Tristan, third trimester Tristan. Shame. Anyway, shit happens. So we were talking earlier about Cardi B's getting what, 70 racks a day to be at Coachella?
70 racks a day to just
Pregnant.
be at Coachella, pregnant, chilling,
And she doesn't have to do
being
anything.
cute.
Talking about getting money, man. I love that.
Being cute. But she did have to cough up $300K just for her performance, though. She's trying to make that as an investment.
She coughed up $300K?
$300K, yeah, out of her own pocket to put towards her performance at Coachella.
Oh, I see. So she invested into her performance.
Yeah, at the same
So she
time.
is performing.
300K.
So she's,
300K.
but that mean you got to think they probably
Yeah, I
booked her
can't-
for
I can't.
$1 million, maybe.
I can't wait to make my show 300K.
Right? What would you do if you had a $300,000 budget?
You will see girls in bubbles like floating
Damn.
in the air right over your head.
I'm going to the Justin Love
Look,
concert. You know where I'll be front row, like catching bubbles.
A lot of chemistry involved there.
Right.
During every song, you're
We
gonna
got
get
Jon Kilmer with the camera capturing all this.
fireworks. You'll see doves fly out.
Damn. It's going to be an epic moment.
Yeah,
sound like heaven. Like,
Right.
I just got goosebumps.
Heavenly.
yeah, it gotta feel like heaven, baby.
And you were talking, you like rocking with a live band.
I love.
Do you rehearse with a live band too?
You know, not all the time. I wish I had them. You know, like I wish they were like my guys to always bring
Right.
around. You know, but like
Do people just like provide a band for you? Like memorize these songs?
right now, I get it where I can get it. You know, I have a couple of kids that are very, very talented.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can definitely carry my music with me very well. And then I have this other band that I did, you know, SOBs with in New York. You know, SOBs is a really dope big venue in New York. And you know, that's my favorite band to really work with. You know, they got a lot going on as well as I do. You know, so
Right.
as soon as tour starts coming along, then I have a nice little budget bring them along.
There
know
it
what
is. You
I'm
got a
saying?
tour coming up too, or what?
Soon we're putting together a nice little college tour.
Okay.
After the college tour, then we're gonna swing over to London because London is screaming for me.
Man, have you performed in London before?
Nah, it's gonna be my first time going over.
That's gonna be tight, bro.
Yeah.
How about you, John? You been to London?
Yeah, we did a Europe tour around like the end of 2014 in the winter.
What was that like?
They're
compared to
different-
like touring in the U.S.
They're a different breed of fans, you know.
Why is that? Like, why do you
Well,
say
I mean,
that?
already if you're not like a super established artist, mainstream, like when you go across seas and you have fans there, of course they're gonna be hardcore fans,
Right.
And they're not American, so like you just get that mix of, especially in the UK.
Mike Stud!
In the UK, those guys can drink over there, especially in UK.
Right.
So we had
Oh, yeah,
we had
man.
a pretty rowdy time,
That's like a profession.
especially
out
when
there.
we're known for drinking.
Right.
You have people up there and they're like, "I'll show you how to drink, bitch."
Right.
You know, it's
You bring one solo cup, they bring two.
yeah. No, it was fun though. It was a good
That's
experience.
good,
yeah.
man. Do you have like a memorable event that you guys did while you were on tour that you were like, yo, that was like the highlight of the tour?
Our highlight was, of course, we're Boston guys, Rhode Island and Boston
Hometown
guys.
stuff?
So yeah, our hometown show, we sold out the Boston House of Blues, which is
Oh,
like
nice.
a 2,500 person venue.
Yeah,
we did that a couple of years ago, and that was just like, that was the peak. A lot of people don't know this, but a couple of years ago, I started opening our shows by playing the national anthem on the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of like a rock and roll, heavy metal national anthem on the guitar.
Wow.
Like kind of Jimi Hendrix style,
Yeah.
and it really gets like the crowd pumped, before Mike comes out.
So you perform and you film these things.
It's a very interesting thing, yeah.
Does anybody film you while you're performing?
I'm trying to, because I like to
Where's
capture
my-
these moments,
Right.
But so that was kind of my peak when I got to go out in front of a crowd that size and play the national anthem on the
Yeah.
guitar.
That's huge.
In front of 2,500 screaming fans.
How's that feel?
It was life changing.
Right. You didn't mess anything up, did you?
I don't. I blacked out, to be
nailed
honest with
that
you.
shit.
I don't even remember it. From what I hear, I did well.
What do you
though.
play on?
Fender.
Okay.
Telecaster. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, what kind of stuff do you shoot on? Like, what do you prefer, like camera-wise, when you're doing your films and stuff?
Well, luckily, technology has really progressed. I'm sure the camera guys in the room can agree with me that
Oh, they're all using GoPros, bro.
They're filming on their iPhones.
Hero 2, and that's also Hero. No, I'm just
the
playing.
guy's got an iPhone 5. No, but technology's really progressed over the past 6-7 years since
Right.
I've started. So now the cameras are getting smaller, the stabilizers are getting more affordable. So I can rock with a very like.
Do you have a preferred brand of camera that you lean towards? For other like up and coming videographers that look up to you.
Yeah, I'd say the big camera now is the Sony A7S. The
Okay,
Sony
A7S
A7S II is for the bang for your buck.
Right.
When you're running and gunning, that's what you got to shoot on.
great
and
camera.
that crisp, clear 4K.
Right.
Yeah, that's the best.
That's
Get a
good to
little,
hear, man.
get a stabilizer with that. I could talk all day about it.
He's
It
a
gets
tech guy. I
it gets
see it
my
in you,
gears
man.
going, man. I'm talking about cameras.
I like it. I actually have an A7S II myself, and I agree. It's a
You
great
like it,
camera.
right?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Really good in low light.
Low light,
when you
yeah.
need those low light situations.
I was just curious.
You know what I mean?
I like to hear what other professionals, are shooting with these
Yeah.
days, and I know there's a lot of people that look up to you. You have a project in the works. What is it? Is it Primrose?
I'm shooting my first movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
It's horrifying that
Wow.
I'm so terrified, but I'm shooting my first movie in a couple months.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's huge, man.
Yeah, I'm taking the dive.
Can you, so did you write the script to this
I
thing?
spent the last 6 months writing a screenplay.
Wow.
And I spent the last year writing screenplays and throwing them away and starting over.
Okay.
Finally found something that stuck.
Can you
And
give us a hint of what this might be about? Or
it's honestly, it's like semi-autobiographical, but not really. And it's just
Okay.
kind of about growing up, about once you graduate college, like what the expectations are, what you're supposed to do with your life. And I think it's a lot of pressure on kids once they graduate college and trying to, figure out what you're supposed to do and
Right.
dive right into the job world. And there's just a lot of pressures. So it's
Right.
it's on the surface. That's what it's about.
That's common. A lot of kids, they go to college, 4 to 8 years, and all of a sudden they get out and they're like, "What do I do?" And I have friends with degrees that work at restaurants.
Exactly.
Like legit, it's like you put all your time into this, and then you're just like, okay, now we're in the big world. I got my degree.
Yeah.
Where do I go with this? And it's like I still got to pay rent.
And the message is that it's okay that you don't know. It's okay
Right.
that you don't know what you want to do when you're 22 years old, because
Right.
you have your whole life in front of you,
Right.
and you're supposed to go out and make mistakes, and it's okay that you don't know what you want to do. So that's the message behind
That's
the film.
awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have like an expect release date that you're shooting for to try and drop that?
I'm focused on just filming it at this point. I spent the last month trying to raise money on Kickstarter.
Okay.
I had a great Kickstarter campaign. A lot of people supported.
And how's that going for you? Is that still in effect?
It's
or-
no, it just ended probably about a week ago, and it went super well. I
Okay.
hit my mark.
So you hit your mark.
Hit my mark and then some. So
Congratulations, bro.
thank
That's
you.
hard to do,
Yeah, Yeah,
it's like,
so-
especially with these Kickstarters, man, they're hit and miss.
I'm taking just one step at a time. So now that I can actually afford to do it, I'm putting the pieces together, and I'm filming it in June.
Is there going to be a clip of you wailing the American anthem in the movie, or like that's like an epic moment right
That's the
there?
scene, not me, but that scene's in the movie. Someone does actually.
Dope. I can't wait. And what's the title of this again?
It's called The Primrose.
The Primrose.
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank
on
you,
that.
appreciate it.
Justin Love. Man, so with nothing but a Bluetooth speaker, singing to random people in malls in suburban hometown. Tell me about this. Was
That's how it
this like a
started?
Beats pill? Like what?
Yeah, nah. It was actually my JBL speaker.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
You still have it?
My favorite brand of speaker. No, I don't. I left it in the.
Why is that? Why the JBL?
I mean, that's just what I had. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? My
It bumps?
Yeah, my pops got it for me and shit. That was one of like the first Bluetooth speakers that, you know, this is when Bluetooth speakers were first coming out.
Right.
Everyone was like, yo.
No, the JBL hits though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
the
no, the
Beats had a
JBL
recall,
does.
but the JBL's still bumping. I'm not
Listen,
gonna lie.
so I would say what, like when I was like 17, my parents moved out to damn, you're from out here, so you wouldn't know. Anyways, we moved by a mall. So I took full advantage of this mall.
Okay.
Right? I'm like, you know what? I live walking distance from this mall. I'm gonna walk
Right.
to this mall, right? You know what I'm gonna do at this mall? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do at this mall.
What'd you do at the mall?
I pulled anybody aside. I put anybody. Your mother, your girlfriend, your
You just walk up to anybody.
Anybody, I would, and I feel like this was like how I really gained, you know, my loyal following. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, I would sing to people and I would make them follow me. Like, hey, if you
On the
like,
spot.
yeah, like if you like what you hear, like just all I'm asking you to do is just to follow me,
Support
you know?
me, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not even asking for a tip. Keep your money, like
Right.
just follow me, listen to my music, like. I just want to show you what I got, and everybody really like genuinely, I guess, really like respected that. You know,
Right.
it was dope.
That is dope, man.
It was really dope.
You know what? I also find that to be really effective because I know a few other artists have done similar things, like where they'll freestyle in public or something
Yeah.
like that. Or even when you, like in the past, I had a friend who would just shoot videos in public places.
It attracts more people,
Right, and people were like, who is this person?
Yeah,
you
it
know?
attracts
And all
more
this-
people, and then by the time more people are coming, they're telling their friends about who they just saw, why I
Right.
just sung to them, and my crazy ass is grabbing faces and shit.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Like,
Holding babies.
Yeah.
Let me sing your
They
shit
can
real
fall
quick.
asleep
yo,
and like,
yeah,
I like
nah.
it though, man.
Yeah,
That's good.
everybody.
promo.
I show love to everybody, man. Like that's
Do you still do that?
always.
So you still
You
got
know,
you still just singing to
I do
people
have.
every now and then?
Actually, I think I left it at the hotel, but I do. I always have my speaker on me if I ever have to whip out and show somebody what I got.
Do you ever
I
just
do that.
like freestyle sing to someone without a beat and just?
Yeah, I mean, I do that with my boys. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Like, I like to write. I'm a big writer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. And you write for other artists too, yeah or no?
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
big names that we know of that you've written
Yeah,
for?
the song that I just mentioned before. Her.
Right.
The artist's name is Her. The song is called Focus.
Okay.
I think you should play it. It's a beautiful song.
We'll probably play that. We'll get into that. Just not
So,
right now.
yeah, not right
because
now.
I have Bed Springs sitting in front of me.
Oh, baby, play that.
I want to know more about Bed Springs before we start playing it though.
So, yeah, no.
Or should we wait till after the song?
Hey, wait till after the song.
Let's
Play
do it. Let's get into it. Bed Springs, y'all. This is Justin Love.
Hold up. Yeah. For a minute, we've been sipping on Patron and I'm two-faced. She like I'm my son, so she ride with a bad man. The way I gotta look around, so amazed. I be in the pussy like for days. The girl is my thing. While I'm in it, we can loosen Bed Springs, okay. Ooh, for a minute, we've been sipping on Patron and I'm two-faced. She like I'm my son, so she ride with a bad man. And then we can loosen Bed Springs, okay.
Damn, Bed Springs right there, Justin Love. That's a world premiere, unreleased, upcoming project, right?
Yes, sir.
Heating up the room.
Did you say we can loosen some bed spray or loose some?
We could loosen Bed Springs, okay. We could loosen.
That's what I thought. I didn't know it was lose some or loosen.
Both.
We could lose some and loosen.
Models only, ladies. Okay, so that's hot.
Yeah, nah, I'm addicted to a few girls that ain't models. We ain't have a particular type. You heard?
I didn't know you could be addicted to girls like that.
What?
Yeah, I love
I
women.
mean,
What world are you living in?
I got a girlfriend. I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie.
yeah, you're not single, so you don't see what I see.
I guess I'm addicted to her.
You're not allowed to see what I see, actually.
Well, you'd be surprised if you saw what I saw.
What y'all seeing?
The crazy world that we are in Hollywood, but I don't know what. Tell me what you've seen. I want to know what John.
Somebody can drop what you
Just in love. What have you seen? I'm sure between the two of y'all have seen some wild shit. Probably a lot cooler stuff than me, but I've seen my share.
It's been fun sighting.
How old are you?
22 years young.
Man,
Young guy.
on top of it. How old are you, John?
I'm turning 30 in 10 days. Fuck
Okay.
me, man.
Hey, your birthday's coming up. Man. Happy early birthday.
Turning
Where's
30
that?
sucks.
You feel tired?
I'm having like that 30s crisis. I'm sure I'll get over it.
You're fine. It feels like you're like 25.
Age is just a number, bro.
Right. That's good though, man. We got the two East Coast homies in the building. Do you ever go back and perform in Jersey, or have you performed in Jersey since some of your recent success?
Yeah, for sure.
That you got a lot of support back home.
I definitely do. The only thing with Jersey, like I can't wait till I grow my brand substantial enough for me to be able to build a place in Jersey, build a platform in Jersey for artists like myself. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that? Does that not exist in that market, or?
Yeah, there's not. We come to we either have to go to New York or come to LA or
Right.
go to Atlanta or we just go out
Right.
to feel the creativity and the livelihood of everyone that believes in this.
You know,
You know?
Joyner Lucas mentioned something about that in the Boston market recently.
Yeah, same thing with Boston.
And he said,
Honestly.
I had to go out. He said, because there wasn't a music scene here. It's like there's music, there's a scene, but there wasn't like a music, there wasn't, the business wasn't there.
Check this, like in my head, like realistically speaking, like think about this. Justin Bieber, the most famous person in the world right now, okay?
Right.
Whatever. Has a place in Jersey. And to me it's like it's cause nobody gives a shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's so dry, and I love Jersey to death, and slowly but surely we're coming alive and but I can't wait, like I said, I just can't wait to build that platform and
That's what's up.
make it happen for us.
And how do you envision that? You fit in like building an agency or like
Yeah,
a school or something?
Yeah, dope. I think like a really big like building.
Okay.
That all these kids can go to, that has
Like an artist compound.
Yeah, like some
Give the
dope,
kids the tools they need to succeed.
a dope
maybe.
radio setting. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? A dope media spot. Music studios, places you can take pictures.
Right.
Like it just has
That kind of stuff's not really relevant there. Or?
Nah. There's like art factories here and there.
Right.
But there's not a lot. It's
Huh.
not a popular thing. It's like there are very few artists that are lucky enough to be around those and that.
Right.
But not everybody. We gotta. I want everybody to be on a good wave out there.
Good for you, man. That's good. John, a few years back, you documented tours for Kendrick Lamar and Steve Aoki. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a wild tour.
Which
was
was it
fun.
the same tour?
Yeah, it was a college run for like I'd say like 35 shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tour bus or what? Flights?
No, it was a tour bus. It was a production tour bus, and then obviously the artists had their own tour bus.
Right.
So it was a big moving production. Obviously,
Oh, I can only
having
imagine.
both artists on there. Yeah.
And that was pretty early in their careers too.
It was about 2013, the spring of 2013.
Kendrick was really starting to blow up around
He,
then.
yeah, his like first like big singles were just starting to take off. So, but I mean, the shows were enormous. So we're talking about big state
Yeah.
schools we're going to,
Stadiums and
like
stuff,
like
or
Florida
what?
State, like 10,000 person shows in their stadiums
You
and
got
stuff.
Steve throwing cakes at people and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
honestly,
too.
man, he's such a cool dude.
He is. I hear he
Yeah.
lives a pretty healthy lifestyle. too.
I would think so. Like the amount of shows he does.
Right.
I know he put out like a Netflix series about his touring and stuff. He tours so much, but man, just such a down to earth, cool dude.
Right.
Yeah.
You learn anything from these guys?
Yeah. I mean, that was such an early point in my career. So
Right.
like just to even be on that platform and
How'd
like
you even get into that? How'd you go from like being in college to all of a sudden next thing you know I'm filming Kendrick and Steve Aoki?
that came down to just knowing the right people. One of my good friends actually was the tour producer. So
Okay.
he's like, we need some visuals for this. Come along. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
my boy John, real quick.
He's like, how much do you need to come out? And I'm like, whatever, man. Like,
Right, that's an opportunity. Like,
Yeah.
I'd take it for free.
Yeah,
If you give it to me,
I'm
but I'll
very-
take any dollar you want to give me on top too.
yeah. And
That's
just
what's
like,
up.
being, I mean, looking back, seeing how big Kendrick is now, like, and to think I was filming him back then, it was just so cool.
Right. And what did you think of him then? I mean, did you even like, it's obviously he was still on the come up.
Yeah, but he had that star status, man.
Right.
And like he carried himself that way. Like he's just
Even to
he's
this
dope.
day,
He's so
man.
dope. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Congrats. You ever, like try and shoot a music video for any of these guys or?
That's especially with Kendrick. He's a very like our team is like he's a very like homies team.
Got it.
You know what I mean? Like he's very tight knit with his
In-house.
guys, just the way we are. Like I am and Mike Stud. So like
Do you shoot any of Mike Stud's videos?
I shoot all.
Music
I've been shooting all his music videos
Wow.
since the beginning. Yeah.
I really like his stuff.
Thanks.
Actually, I like your stuff equally.
You gotta talk,
I mean,
man. I need
I'm just-
some visuals. You heard, brother?
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm around, my man.
Right. Look at that. It just happened right there. I see it happening right now. It's gonna be something dope's gonna come of that. And you got some music videos out already too, right?
Yeah. Right now I have a lyric video out for models for right now.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot this video real soon. That's up and coming, and I'm gonna drop. Like I said, I got music videos and the project. Oh, it's gonna drop.
All
at
in the
once.
works. And you're an independent artist, right?
Yeah,
So you're doing this all in house, all off your own budget, and
Yeah.
that's good, man. I like
a
to see
lot
that because
of-
more and more we have a lot of independent artists come on the show, and I feel like it inspires the youth and the people that are trying to come up. They're like, look, you can do this without a major label or a major budget or something
Definitely.
like that, because it's like a lot of people are at home producing because you write, you mix, and you engineer all your own stuff, right?
Yeah.
So do you even produce your own music too?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I also have other producers that I work with back at home, like Cito and Shy Bugs and DJ Reckless and whatnot. Shout out to them. But yeah,
That's what's up. That's what's up. You got a bunch of like gems and crystals and stuff. Are you a spiritual person?
oh, good vibes, man.
Good
Yeah.
vibes. No, I feel that. Do they all have like any like
Yeah.
special meanings and stuff like that?
This is the 7 chakras. This is the amethyst.
That purple one's tight.
Creativity, man.
I dig it.
Feel me?
Look at that.
I
dig it, man. You can tell.
Self, you know what I'm saying?
Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Helping a lot of people, giving. I'll be able to give and help and do all the things that I dreamt of,
That's good, man.
Yeah.
I see you putting a good positive message out there.
Yeah. Just be you, if there's any advice I could give, is just be true, be you, hey, look, we got Be True right here, man.
Be true.
Yeah, that he goes by Be True, but
And he's got the some of the necklaces too going on.
these are my guys, man. Like,
You roll with these boys all the time?
yeah, these my brothers.
Can we get a cameraman on the crew over here?
Yeah, let's get a cameraman on the crew.
Look at these boys right here.
Yeah, man.
up,
So
fella?
Be True is a super rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Super rapper.
He's gifted, right? Brandon is my brother. Like, we grew up together, and he's.
You guys
also,
all from Jersey?
Yeah, we all from Jersey.
Okay, Jersey in the building.
Yeah, so this is like, these are my guys. You know what I'm saying?
day
Like,
ones.
Yeah, I produce. I do everything for them. Engineer anything.
Because you guys are musicians too.
Yes.
Good shit.
They.
You're gonna sing on any of these guys' records?
Oh yeah, no, we have a bunch of shit together.
Oh, dope.
Yeah. We just organizing it, for the
Either of these
people.
guys gonna be on your album.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure.
Hey.
Not the one coming up, but eventually.
Eventually.
Definitely a
Put
lot
the
of
team on.
projects coming up, for sure.
I'm excited to see that, man.
Yeah, it's
Justin
gonna be a beautiful
Love.
thing for real.
Jon Kilmer, the filmer.
Yeah.
I dig it, man.
I think you just
Names out
say
here.
you just like saying the
I
name.
just want to say it over and over again. I feel like you should just change your handle.
Honestly, like
Jon
a
the Filmer.
client said it back in like 5 years ago. He's like, "Oh, Jon Kilmer the
Jon
filmer, it
Kilmer,
rhymes."
wow.
I'm
Right.
like, wait a second, that's
Bro, I will never
genius.
forget that. Like, if I ever hear that name, I'm like, oh, Jon Kilmer, the filmer.
Yeah, whoever came up with
John,
that,
meet
God
Bob.
bless him. Man.
For real. Joy, you got any other news out there we need to talk about?
So we did have Fat Joe. He got a sneaker shop out in New York. It's called Up NYC.
Right.
And he has a co-founder that goes by the name Spinna, Scott Spinna. He's
Okay.
like around 20 years old. He just got taken down for wire fraud and illegally stealing people's credit card numbers to make purchases for the store.
Well, he did the
Get their
Mark
money back.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, now, but he's blaming Fat Joe low key. He who made me do it. I got hit numbers. He made me do it.
No.
So I don't know. He's
Fat
scheduled. He
Joe?
could face up to 20 years in jail.
What?
He's going to trial starting July 23rd.
Were they selling real Nikes though? Like,
Yeah, they're selling
okay,
real
at least
shoes.
they weren't selling bootlegs, because then it would have been all bad.
Because
Like,
then I'll be hot. Like,
yeah,
what?
credit card fraud and bootlegs. Like, come on, it's one thing or the other. You can't do both.
Joe, personally, I mean, I would say that's beyond fraud because
Yeah.
That dude is a very straight up dude. Every time I've seen him, he's always shown love. Like
Fat Joe?
I just don't see him being involved in any of that. He's
Right.
financially stable. Anyway.
That's-
You know what it seems like to me? It seems like someone got hit and then
I'm gonna
point
blame
a
it.
finger.
Yep,
Right.
that's exactly what's happening.
But I think
Fat Joe's just trying to lean back and do the rock away.
Right.
You
He
know
said,
what I'm
look,
saying?
I had a store, I put him on. I don't know what's
like,
going on.
I don't, you know, I've been listening to hip hop for a long time, and I think Joe, you've just been a respected individual all around.
Right. Especially on the East Coast.
Yeah, exactly.
He's from New York, right?
Yeah, he did a lot for Khaled too.
Right.
Yeah.
Even before Khaled became Khaled, you know what I'm saying?
Khaled's huge right now.
Yeah.
I hear his name probably 4 times a day. And that's not like intentionally.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I be
crazy.
I be walking down Santa Monica, Khaled! Jesus.
Tour with Joey. He used to spin for Terror Squad.
Right.
DJ Khaled.
They all had the TS chains, man. Back when that was the days, man. The big old ball caps popped up sideways with the
Big
the
old
parkas,
jacket,
the
yep.
starter jackets and stuff. I miss that era of hip hop.
Me too.
Now everybody's just got credit cards and they just low key killing it. You know, they
Color
all
hair,
flashy and
purple
gaudy
hair.
with that. Yeah, blue hair don't care. Joey over here killing it.
You know, I like the color hair.
Right. You got a dope backpack, man. You got the MCN. You seem like a pretty fashionable dude.
Yeah, I kind of paint on everything. I mean, luckily I didn't paint on the fucking backpack.
So you paint too?
Yeah, I do a lot, man. Yeah, but painting is definitely like real therapeutic for me.
And like graffiti style painting, or like what are we talking? Like markers,
Oils,
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
oils on canvas.
I mean, I painted these shorts. It says your
Your
girl.
girl was here. Can I get a camera on
Oh
this,
Jesus!
please? Look at this man's custom exclusive pants
Oh
right
my
here.
goodness!
Yeah,
Justin
y'all.
Love.
Oh.
Are these for sale on your merch page? Can we?
Nah, I mean,
They should be.
Right. I feel like those are going to be a hit.
I'll cop
man.
a pair.
these
Jeez.
are gonna be a hit.
Those
Like,
are,
back
that's a
at-
talking piece right there.
Yeah. All the guys.
I feel
love
bad
it.
for all the dudes' girls who were there.
I know. My girl's gonna leave the room. Can you take a hike?
Yeah, I
These are
think I'm
facts
gonna
on
do a
Justin
tour
Love's
like
lap
that.
right
That'll
now.
be a dope tour. Like, leave your man home tour. Like, or don't bring your man.
Leave your man at home tour by
Yeah.
Justin Love.
Yeah, don't
This
bring
sounds
your
like
man
trouble.
tour. You
The new
heard?
Mr.
Y'all
Silly
getting
Girl
in
over
trouble
here.
in this
Right.
The new Mr. Silly Girl.
That'll
The
be a
new
good
Mr.
tour.
Steer girl.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Good tour.
Right. We're gonna have to get Kilmer the filmer to document this joint.
Yeah.
Kilmer the filmer.
Right. I'm sure Kilmer's seeing all kinds of crazy stuff on these mic studs because I don't even want to
Watch the Torrance Born.
I will, man. And that's been out for how long now?
For man, since 2011. Whoever just wants to have a good time, just go on YouTube. Just check Touring's Boring. There's like
Right.
60, 70 episodes.
Was that hard to like film and did you edit all those yourself?
Yeah, I do the whole thing. It's
What's your turnaround on that? Like if you crank out
we
an
do
episode,
it. We do it on tour. Like in the olden days, especially when we were just starting out. Like you film
do one show, you edit it the next
Not one
day.
show. You film like for like a week, and then you just find out the moments in those shows.
Oh.
You find a spin on it, and then you just you crank it out.
Were you guys on a tour bus? You got a Sprinter van?
Oh man, when we
minivan?
started out, we were in
Dune
we were a minivan. We're in the minivan
Because I
set
know
in the
it doesn't
beginning.
Start off
No.
It's like
You
the
start in the
tour life.
minivan, you cram everyone in and all your shit, and then you move up to the Sprinter van with like maybe a trailer attached.
Right.
And then you reach those days when you have the tour bus finally.
Look at me now.
Yeah, like I have
Hey.
around 2014. We got
LEDs in the
the
bus
summer
and
of 2014 was the tour bus year finally.
big year,
and
huh?
that's when shit started. that was,
You get the
that was fun.
Prevost
Yeah,
with the pop out window. and stuff.
yeah that's when. So we've been through it all.
Good for you, man. Well, that's what's up. I think we're gonna wrap up the show here soon. Joy, you got any other current events we need to talk about?
Man, that's pretty much until next week.
All right, that's it. Justin Love, where can the ladies find you online? Or some fellas too, I'm sure of it, but you seem like you got the ladies online. So. what's your handle? What can we look for?
My Instagram handle is official Justin Love. Follow me at official Justin Love.
There it is right there. What about you, John?
My socials at Jon Kilmer. Follow me. I do a lot of dumb shit. No H in the name, John.
There it is. It's your boy, the DJ TJ. Shout out to Killjoy on current
Hey.
events. It's the Kickback Show, Hollywood, California. It's Dash Radio. Thanks for coming on the show, you guys.
Peace out.